Expedite request facts. I want to just talk with all of you about what is an expedite request, when is it used, and basically kind of clarify or clear up rumors that we've seen. We know with COVID, so many people are waiting and separated, and you've been waiting for a long time, and we know that that's painful, and we know that you're looking for creative ways to be able to be together and also to get that immigration process moving so you can be together and start your life together. We have had a lot of people ask, what is an expedite request? Can I apply for an expedite request? What is a list of situations that qualify for an expedite request? So I want to break it down first by explaining what an expedite request is. So in immigration, there's many different kinds of applications. There's different phases in the case. There's different players involved in terms of whether it's USCIS or the National Visa Center or the Department of State. And so there's different types of expedite requests depending on the case type, and where your case is located. Expedite requests is an option, is a way to speed up your case, to get a decision faster, to get an interview faster. And so it's a tool that can be used. But I also want to clarify that expedite requests are reserved for very limited extreme situations. It's not something that anybody can apply for just because that you've been waiting a long time. We wish that was the way that it was. We wish that things would move faster, and we hope that that things do. But expedite request, it's not something you can do in every single case. It's very fact specific, case specific. We do help individuals with expedite requests, and we have to have a very detailed conversation with our clients about whether or not they're eligible, whether or not it's possible, and what evidence we would even have to support the expedite request. So as I mentioned, it'll depend on where the case is at. I know a lot of members in our Facebook group, a lot of questions we get from potential clients and from individuals on our YouTube channel is that they see, I'll pull up the language. A lot of people are reading on USCIS on the website about expedite requests that some of the bases are severe financial loss and urgent humanitarian reasons. Are bases for an expedite request. And yes, that's true. Those are some possible reasons. There is not an official long list of every possible scenario, of course, because every case is different. Severe financial loss and urgent humanitarian reasons, that really means a situation that's really unique, really extreme, very dire, life or death. And you have to prove to immigration, not only is this a situation extreme and dire, and basically we say goes well beyond the normal pain and suffering of just the long wait and the financial strain. It has to go beyond that. And we have to prove it. We have to have evidence, and we have to tie that evidence to why that means that the immigrant should be granted this expedite request, why this immigrant should be allowed to, circumvent the line or jump the line and get a decision sooner. And so it's very, very case specific, very evidence-based. And it's just a matter of, talking with an immigration attorney if you have an extreme situation. And I don't want to give any examples because every expedite we do is so unique, and just because it works for one person, it doesn't necessarily mean it will work for another. And so really the best thing to do is, if you are experiencing an urgent, a dire situation, talk to an immigration attorney and see, depending on what type of case you have and where your case is at, if an expedite request is viable, if it's possible for you to file. And just because you have an extreme and dire situation, it doesn't necessarily mean that immigration will approve it. And so hopefully that clarifies, some of the rumors and gives you a little bit of background, a little bit more understanding about the expedite request. It's a very limited, it's a tool, but very in very limited circumstances is what I'd like to say. So hopefully that helps clarify.